So we're back on the Trans Am. We've had it in the body work stage here for about a week, and we're getting ready to spray our 2K primer. So let's talk about primer. The primer we're going to be using on this Trans Am is the Tamco's HP 5311. This is a high build 2K primer. We ordered 3 gallons to get this job done here, and it comes with all the activators and 3 quarts of reducer. Now this is just a 4-to-1 mix ratio for the high build. You can reduce it a little bit, and typically we'll do about 10% reducer just to make it a little bit easier to spray through our gun to get our texture down just a little bit. But you can mix it up to like a 4:1 to 2 for a sealer and kind of get it a little thinner. This is a 5311. This is the black. Their 5310 is the high build gray, and they do offer the same primer in a white. That's a HP 5312. Really good primer. We've used a lot of it. Like I said, this is the black, so the car is going to be black. So this gives us a really good base to work off of. And then my idea is that if there's a rock chip, then it has black primer underneath it instead of the gray primer there. So HP 5311, we're fixing to get it mixed up and get it sprayed. So my man Troy laid us down 2 nice heavy wet coats of the Tamco 5311, and we mixed that at a 4-to-1 ratio and about 10% reducer there to kind of get it to lay down fairly smooth. I mean, it's got a pretty smooth texture to that. So I'm just going to walk around here and kind of give you an overall view here of what it's all looking like. We'll talk about the next steps to this car. So our next steps are we're waiting on our chassis. Again, we did a full spec chassis from the Roadster shop. We're waiting on it, and it looks like our schedule as far as here as the shop is we may not receive that for a couple of more weeks. So we're going to let this one sit until we get that chassis, because the next thing that I want to do is put this body on the chassis, mount the motor and transmission, which you guys haven't seen, so that'll be a nice one. I want to start hanging all of our sheet metal. We'll set all of our gaps, the trunk gaps, we'll set our door gaps, hang the front sheet metal, and all that kind of good stuff, so we can kind of move forward. I don't really want to go much further on this until we do that. Now we still have to come in and cut our hole for our shifter to come through, so that's another thing there. We don't want to do much else to the floor, and then once we get all that done, then we can kind of move, make some pretty good progress on that and kind of finish this, get this build moving in the right direction, I guess. But again, this, even with the black primer on here, you can see just, I mean, it's a totally different car. You can kind of tell the direction that it's going. Everything, again, is looking really good. We're very pleased with it. So we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm not really sure how long this one is going to be, but we'll pick back up on it here in a couple of weeks, hopefully with a brand new chassis, and we'll introduce you to our motor and transmission. So until then, you guys, appreciate all the support. Keep sending those likes and share videos, man. We're again, we've had a couple of suggestions, and we're going to try to take those and do a couple of videos based off you guys' suggestions. So again, appreciate it, and until next time, see ya.